So just a quick catch up for anyone who's been following this gong show that I call my life. Today is the day of mourning. I know everyone else is all concerned about the election, but today's the day of mourning for injured workers who lost their lives at work, who were injured, disabled, bullied by comp into suicide things, things like that. And today last week I saw my doctor. Anybody who's on my thingamajig here, they know that you saw the waiver that they wanted me to sign, and I signed it. But I said every time they said I am not signing under duress, I scratched out the word not. So I just got a phone call from comp, my new case manager. Apparently my other one's off. My other new one's off on stress leave. Now I have another new one, some Vanessa one. She's a real piece of work. So anybody gets her, good luck with her, because this one is stone cold killer. Anywho, the Work Safe for Life Nova Scotia calls a disabled first responder on the day of mourning to tell her that they do not accept my signature on the waiver, and that they will be evicting me from this Airbnb as of May 5th, which is next week. They wonder why we become statistics. This is how. We've been trying to deal with so much. So many things that were backed up and let go. Health issues, harassment issues, a lot of things, but they're kind of weaving and dodging, and 1 week we got to fill out this paper, and they burying paperwork. Yeah, they're literally burying us in paperwork. So I think at this point, I'm kind of glad, because I couldn't find, when I did my own maid referral, I couldn't find my paperwork, just disappeared, just went poof. But there was a couple of women in Nova Scotia that self-referred too, and one of hers ended up at the College of Physicians and Surgeons, because she shouldn't have had to apply for me, because the supports were there, even if they were at a province. Now my supports are here. They're just, workers' comp's just too fucking greedy to pay it out, and they have all these crazy policies, and they change the game as they go. So there's no way to keep up, and that's the whole intent. So just before Christmas, I got a message from them telling them if I had a week to decide on renos that were wrong, the renovation plans are wrong, or they were moving me back into my home on December 31st, which was New Year's Eve. Then this holiday season comes around, Easter rolls around, and I get a message on Wednesday saying that they want an answer by Friday, Good Friday at 2:00, which is a holiday. And because the renovation team is coming in on Easter Monday to clear up my house. And I said, that's weird. They're paying people double time on a holiday to clear up my place, but whatever. So it didn't happen. So I keep telling them I can't check. I can do these videos easy because the light doesn't bother my eyes. If I go to read something on like another platform, try to read something, I can't. Some days I can't even watch TV because of the light. But no matter how many times I tell them that, I can't check my messages on my portal. If you don't hear from me in 2 days, that chances are I'm either down, because I'm post-concussion. I had a head injury that's still being ignored, but we won't get it. That's not what this video is about. This video is about them calling me on the day of mourning and telling me that rentals are off, we're moving you back to your home. And it's funny because in 2022, when the first OT assessment went in 2017, they ignored all OT assessments until 2022, when I was forced to move back to Cape Breton. Then a guy from Sydney came in, an OT from Sydney came in and did the OT assessment, and it was so damning for them that they flat out refused to do it. So 2 years go by. Then I'm sent to an Airbnb because my psychiatrist says, hey, you missed a line in this OT assessment where it says the house is a fire trap, and you left this disabled lady in this state for 2 years. So then they moved me here. Then the plans were being drawn up. It's three different sets of plans by Stantec. All were wrong. They missed a middle bedroom. I kept telling you missed a bedroom. No, I didn't. No, we didn't. No, you missed a bedroom. So now they wanted me to sign off on plans saying that I wasn't doing it under duress on plans that were still wrong, and they want me to trust them because I said, but the plans are still wrong. And they said, yeah, we know that, but we told the construction company that of what the right plans are. So trust us. And they want me to trust them. I don't trust them. They're trying to kill me. Who's going to trust someone that's trying to kill you? Not me. So now I was informed today that I'll be out of here on May 5th. So chances are I am not going back to the house because I can't function in that state in that house. I can't make a meal in that house. I can't do anything in that house. So this is going to be interesting. Happy Injured Workers Day. And to all those we have lost due to things like this, not just the day of mourning is not, for me, is not, I always held back about saying this for many, many years because of people that were killed at work, that did lose their jobs, that did get up one day, go to work, and didn't come home. And then I realized on 2 occasions I was almost one of those people. And it was my employer's fault. And because I spoke up, that's why I'm in this position. So it's also for the people that workers' compensation boards across the country now disable. Because I know many people who were injured and their injuries did not need to end up into a permanent disability. Many. I don't even know what to say at this point. And I don't even know if I'm going to even bother fighting it anymore because I'm tired. I'm done. And when I saw my doctor, we did the MAID referral. She sent it in, so this time it might not get lost. Yeah, so I'll just get her to expedite it. Fuck. 3 months. May, April, May, June. No. Because I would like to go out on the same day I came in on my birthday, and that's in June. So it's not like, looks like another year of living in this torturous body for me. But happy voting day, and think of those who went to work, didn't come home, and those who are still being abused by the system. Because none of this was brought up at all during any election platform, provincial or federal. And they're all well aware it's going on because Big Dougie took over $1 million of the surplus to pay for a snap election. I wonder how much Tim Houston took out of our overpayment to pay for his. Oh well. Happy voting day, everybody. 'Cause I fucking ain't. And that's why. So when people come at me and say, you're not voting? That's why I'm not voting. No. Not today. I might even consider it if it was like April 27th or April 26th or something like that, but it was on a different day. But throw in the fact that they had it on the day of mourning with what's going on with the injured workers in this country right now, and the fact that of what happened this morning, that I'm being evicted. This is a rent-eviction. Is this a rent-eviction? I guess this is a rent-eviction. Oh well. Time to look at Canadian Tire for tents.